Hello YouTube. Just going to shoot a short video on my tractor and what I got in the deal. I had taken the loader off, taken the fenders off. I'm going to have to do some modifications to the fenders to bring them back to original, and that's another story. But what I ended up getting in the deal was this post hole digger, and I was pretty excited about this one. It's really unusual. I brought it to the tractor show in our local town here the other day, and the people I had asked, I wasn't around very much, but the people I had asked hadn't seen anything like it. They had something on the back end of their Ford 8 ends, but it was for a 3-point, but they thought this was rather unusual. So I'm not sure if it was the conversation piece of the tractor show, but nonetheless, the tractor's a pile. You know, it needs a paint job and stuff like that, but you know, it's operational. I have to do some work on the PTO. I have to do some work on the front power steering that's leaking up there. So, but my subject here today is the postal digger. So anyway, it uses a couple of cultivator cylinders, and I do have another pair of those. They're a little bit larger diameter. These here, this one here on this side, if you look down below here, the ear is broke off on the, and the eye, I should say, eye is broke off. So I think I'll switch these out with the other one. The hydraulics had an extra long 6-foot, maybe even 8-foot hose on it. I'm not exactly sure why, but I shortened that up and took the hose out and just put a nipple and a coupler in, the male coupler in. So that made that a lot shorter, and nothing seems to be catching, none of the hoses and stuff. I can see down here that cylinder kind of twist out a little bit. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a bushing on that to hold that into place a little bit better. It's pretty crude, but I think it gets the job done. The gearbox is pretty hefty. There is some looseness in the gears. I think I might take that apart, do some inspection on it. Maybe I can replace some of the bearings in it. There is a seal in the bottom that leaks, I guess the owner told me. I found this tag on it, and it says Ottawa Manufacturing Company, Ottawa, Kansas. So I thought that was pretty cool. Serial number and model number and everything on it. And it looks like there's a big inspection cover here with a gasket on it, but with today's RTVs, you can seal that up pretty good. As you can see, I have some drill flakes there. I had drilled the holes out to 1 inch. They were 7/16, but they were really sloppy. It didn't take much effort to drill them out to the 1/2 inch with my metal 1/2 inch bit. So here's looks like a level plug, and then here's the fill plug, and then this looks like probably some sort of a preload for the bearing cup would be my guess. And this one here, I don't want to touch it, but it does, this one here, the shaft, I guess I will touch it. What the heck. Yeah, it definitely has some play in it, so that is why I want to take it apart and see what's going on in there. Maybe I can tighten it up. Maybe it has an adjustment. Hard to say. Shims maybe, who knows, or maybe the bearing is out. And I'm sure it's just probably Timken bearings in there. Nothing special. Should be able to find things for it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this because I have a few projects I would like to use this for, and it's a lot better than having to go borrow the neighbor's postal digger. And another thing too about this is I can take the exhaust out. I need to dig some holes in my chicken house, and I can take the exhaust off of this and then be able to get into the chicken house. And With a skid steer mounted one, I wouldn't be able to do that because the bucket would be up higher than where the rafter ties are. So yeah, but pretty simple design. I was kind of curious of how it went together, but once I got it chained up with a chain and held up with the skid steer, it was pretty much everything just kind of went into place here. But yeah, this is for an MH 560, 460, or any type of international tractor that would have this drawbar set up on. And it's a single acting cylinders, and there's a lot of these cultivator cylinders around. And they do have an extra set for those. There you go. Thanks for watching. I got a little long-winded again, but yeah, at least I found out what the brand was. Model, let me see if I can see anything. 4E-688 and serial number 220. I'll have to clean that up with some solvent or something like that. Be careful not to take the black part out. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. I think it's kind of unusual. Digger. Oh yeah, power takeoff shaft. Here it is. Yeah, it's got the full shield on it. Yeah, right. So that's a little dangerous. So definitely want to keep people away from that. So, and yeah, that's before OSHA, more than likely. So I could actually buy a power takeoff shaft for it, or maybe like this person did. Looks like they tried to put a shield on it maybe, and have a ring. Maybe that's factory, who knows. But I probably could set up some sort of a PTO shield on this if I can figure out how to get the connectors on it. So, well, hey, thanks for watching. That's it. Talk to you later. Bye.